This world right here is an illusion. Ever feel this world isn't real and like just something doesn't add up? What if I told you you can bend it with your thoughts? My name's Ferdo, and I did everything life told me was right, and I still got it wrong. On this channel, I teach men how to undo years of matrix programming so that they can remember who they truly are and live the life they were destined to live. This is going to be a free-flowing video, guys, where I'm going to talk to you guys about how I was able to change my life by changing my thoughts. And I am here in beautiful Miami, Florida. Check this out. And I'm on the boat, and I was able to manifest this by changing my thoughts. And I was able to live the life that I want. Truly, honestly, the life that I want. But it all starts with your thoughts. My favorite author is a gentleman called Dyer, who you might know. And he had this saying that always said, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. So what does that mean? If I am the observer and I am looking at something and I am judging it and I am saying that's bad or it's going to hurt me or whatever label we want to put on it, then we're going to interpret reality based on the thoughts and the judgment that we have of that reality. But if I change the way I look at it, instead of saying, hey, it's really hot. For example, it's really hot right now. Man, it's hot. Now I'm going to be sweaty and I'm going to get all sticky. This, that, the other. I can go down that rabbit hole. Well, what am I generating? Discomfort, unease. I don't really want to be here. And then that's going to make me vibrate at a lower frequency. But if I flip it and I say, man, I'm so happy it's hot and it's not rainy. I'm so happy it's hot and I'm not like up in Antarctica or whatever the case may be, on the North Pole, that I'm here. Then I change the way how I'm looking at the environment right now. And then I'm going to have a better experience of this environment. And if I have a better experience of this environment, I am going to vibrate at that frequency. So I know it sounds cheesy and it sounds like a little woo-woo or whatever, but truly that's what it comes down to. We are the observer. We are the ones who are interpreting reality. But we give reality a meaning. So, and how do we give that reality a meaning? By the thoughts that we think. And then we think a thought of like, this is bad or that is good. And through that process where we are always interpreting reality. And what happens is, guys, that when you have that sort of mindset, and this is what the channel is about, when we talk about really changing the mindset, if you want to change your life, you have to change the way you think. So if you want to change, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. If you want a better life, you have to change the way how you're thinking about life. Bob Proctor, the famous self-help motivational speaker, would say, in order for you to have a fulfilled life, you need to do three things. You need to have positive thoughts that generate positive feelings that generate actions. So it's not just like I'm going to sit on my ass and I'm going to manifest for something to happen and I'm going to manifest to maybe live in this beautiful building. And honestly, you can, and I will one day, but the issue all starts is with your thoughts. It's how am I interpreting this experience? We're down in Miami, Florida, listening to some Cuban music. So it's up to you. I mean, Einstein, one of my favorite quotes from Einstein is, do I live in a hostile or a friendly universe? And I'm going to put the quote up here because I just love that quote. I mean, one of the smartest scientists of the 20th and 21st century boiled it down to, do you live in a hostile or a friendly universe? It's up to you in which universe you want to live. It's up to you to have the life that you want to have. It's up to you to be out on a boat or not be out on a boat or be home crying or whatever the case may be. It's truly up to you. You're the one who decides. You're the one who decides what type of life you want to live. Now, what happens is, a lot of times we go on YouTube, on social media, and we have like a quick fix, a crack hit of manifestation or positive thinking, but we forget the other two components, which is feeling it, living as if, like Neville Goddard used to say, living from the wish fulfilled, and then taking actions that are associated with those feelings. It's not just like, I want to have a yacht like this one of these days. It's not just that and live in this beautiful building. It's more than that. It's okay, I choose to tell myself, one day I am going to have that yacht. Perfect. Now, how am I going to feel driving that yacht instead of driving this 25-foot boat? Well, actually, I'm not even going to drive it. I'm going to be driven in it. I'm going to have a captain. He's going to take me out. I'm going to have a crew. I'm going to have my family. You know what? The whole nine. So I'm already. How would that make me feel? Oh, oof, I'm feeling it now. It make me feel like I'm on top of the world. It would make me feel achieved. I can see my kids running around on the yacht. So I can see that. Okay, well, what are the actions now that I need to take from that feeling state? Well, I'm taking it right now. I'm recording a YouTube video as part of my business. Because what I do is that I help clients, so it's like as yourself, change your mindset so that you can get the results you want in life. Like I have. I'm out here on a boat. I always wanted to be out on a boat. Always. When I was a kid, here in Miami, I was middle class, immigrant family. I would watch all these people out on the boat. Look at all these people out on the boat on a beautiful Saturday. But guess what? My family didn't have a boat. But I told myself, you know what? One day, I'm going to be out on the boat. And I'm out on the boat. And now I'm experiencing what it's like to be out on the boat. And you guys can see, look at the drawbridge. This is great timing, guys. And now you guys going to see this big old yacht here driving through the bridge. Look at that. Man, this place is beautiful. This place is beautiful. And here I am, guys, manifesting this reality for myself. Is my life perfect? Absolutely not. There's a lot, not a lot, but there are a few things I want to change about my life. But it doesn't matter because I am living the experience I once had in my mind. And that's the thing. We're always robbed from living the here and the now because we could say, well, I'm on a 20-foot boat, but why, how come I'm not on a 100-foot yacht? I want to be on a 100-foot yacht. So it takes me from the now moment. It takes me from the now moment, from experiencing the right now. But that's for another video, guys. But for this video is, when you change the way you look at things, the way you look at change. So when you change, so that means that this illusion, this beautiful illusion that's here, look at this illusion, guys. This is all an illusion, okay? You can change it by how you view it. You can say, look at all these rich people. They're moving to downtown. I can't afford to live here. This, that, the other. Or you could say, wow, this is beautiful. I'm enjoying this beautiful Miami skyline. I'm enjoying being out on the river. I'm enjoying seeing other people. And I'm truly bending it to how I want. What is the reality you want to live? And from there is where you're going to get the results that you want. So create your own illusion. Yes, you create your own illusion. How do you create your own illusion? By changing the way you think. Thoughts, feelings, and actions. Those are the 3 steps that Bob Proctor talks about. What are the thoughts I'm thinking? I want to be out on the boat. It feels so great to be out on the boat. And now I'm going to take action. Guys, and that's how I was able to manifest this life. Like, I'm out here. I've always wanted to do this since I was a kid. Wouldn't it be cool to be out on the boat? Wouldn't it be cool to be driving? Wouldn't it be cool to, like, on a Saturday, drop the anchor and hang out? And that's exactly what I'm doing. And that's exactly what you can do too. Because once you're clear what it is you want, and then you make a decision, then the how opens up. I mean, there's been so many times in my life where the how has just opened up, and we're going to talk about them in this channel. How I started my business, I made a decision, my first business, I want to go into consulting, and I just don't know how I'm going to do it, and I know it's hard to find a job. As a political consultant, that's what I wanted to do. It's going to be really hard working in politics, but I'm going to go to school, I'm going to go to graduate school. I don't know how, but I just push. And one day I get a call from someone I used to work with like 10 years ago. And he says, hey, what are you doing? I'm like, nah, I'm living here in Washington, D.C., man. He's like, hey, well, I have this project here in Miami that it might interest you. You think you can help these people? Boom. That's how my business started, my first business started. And I was able to generate multiple 7 figures in that business throughout a few years. So Once you make a decision to think the thoughts that you want to think, embody those thoughts by feeling them. How would it feel to be a business owner? How would it feel to make $100,000 a month? How would it feel to make a seven-figure business? How would it feel? How would it feel to go on outstanding family vacations? And then take action towards that. And then you take the next step, and the next step, and the next step, and the next step. And what happens a lot of the times, guys, and I'm guilty of this, is that we get discouraged. But Bob Proctor also talks about rejecting the outside world. You got to reject the outside environment because it's an illusion. We get discouraged because we think it's not coming fast enough. Because again, we're judging the reality. But the truth is, everything exists in the here and now. That version of you who makes $100,000 a month, that version of you who's out on the yacht, it already exists. All you need to do is collapse time and space. But if we changed our thoughts into like, it's not here, I'm not worthy, how am I going to make it? That's what keeps us back. That's what keeps us back. And you just have to do it until. Do it until. Do it until. Because it already exists. That version of you already exists. But what we're going to talk about a lot on this channel is that we have so much programming, so much negative programming for so many years. We're not good enough. It's hard to make money. It's how am I going to do that? I don't know anyone that's ever started a business. I don't know anyone that makes more than $5,000 a month. Whatever the case may be, what you need to do, what we all need to do, is undo that programming so that you can get down to who you truly are. And who are you? You are a creature of the Creator. Genesis, the book of Genesis says He created you in His image, in His likeness. So that means you are a creator. We need to remember who we are so that we can create the illusion that we want. Look at all these people here. Just having a good time in Miami, Florida. You guys come visit. If you guys want to work with me, you can click on the description below. We can book a call so that I can help you undo all the programming that you've had from the Matrix so that you can remember who you are and you can live the life you are destined to live. But it all starts with changing the way you think. It starts there 100%. It starts with, what is the life that I want? Feeling into that body, feeling that life into your body. And then from there, taking the necessary actions until the wish is fulfilled. Guys, it's that simple. We get in our own way. That's the issue. So yeah, guys, if you want to help manifesting the life that you deserve, if you want help manifesting the life you are destined to live, you've got to start by remembering who you are, and you are a creator. And how do you get there? Is by changing the way you think. I deserve it. I am this. I deserve this. This is already mine. Internalize the feeling state and then take the necessary actions for you to get there. It's not easy because of all the programming, all the shit we built up throughout the years. But and that's why you hire a coach like myself who can help you walk you through it. Like I said, everything exists in the here and now, so whatever wish you have already exists. You just have to vibrate at that frequency so that you can get there. All right, guys. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up and subscribe for more of this content. And I will see you next time. Until next time, take care now. Bye-bye then. And remember who you are.